everyone, it's Miss Kirsten again, back with another episode of Night-Night with Nichols. Look at that space. Isn't that amazing? Ooh, I'm excited for tonight's story. Are you? Have you gotten your night-night chores done? You know, brushing your teeth, putting on your jammies. Ooh, I even got my sleep mask on. And picking up those toys. Gotta help the grown-ups out. Those hurt. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready. But I have a question. Well, not really a question, just something to say. Did you know that sometimes when it's too loud or too crowded or too messy or too smelly, or for no reason at all, sometimes you just need space to feel like yourself again. And you know what? That's okay. And space is a good thing from time to time. We don't always want to be alone, but sometimes that helps us be better for ourselves, be happier, compose ourselves. You know, sometimes you just need a little more space. Or at least, definitely, the little girl in tonight's book, she's going to tell us how she does space. How does she get some space for herself? Are you ready? Here we go. A Little Space for Me. Written and illustrated by Jennifer Gray Olson and published by Roaring Brook Press and Macmillan. Look at that. She has a little space. She looks happy. Let's see how she got a little space for herself. Sometimes my life feels very crowded. Ooh. There's a lot of busyness going in there. See that? See her over here? Kitty's looking at her. Yeah. Clink, clink, clink. Sometimes it's too loud. Sloop. Whew. Oh my goodness. Whew. Very loud, isn't it? Or messy. Ooh, look at that. I think Kitty knocked over some paint or drink. Silly kitty. Or too hot or smelly or scratchy or bright. Oh, look at that. Ooh, he must have a stinky, stinky sandwich. I wonder if it's tuna fish. Sometimes it can just be too much for no reason at all. We've all had those days. Look, oh, it's just too much. Be like overwhelming. Yes. One day, I decided I needed some space. Come and play. Where is she? She needs some space. That's a lot of people playing on there. What do you think she did? We'll see. So I got some. Look at her. Reaching all the way up to grab a little space. Just a little. Doop, doop, doop. See? I loved my space so much, I wanted more. She went back up with a bucket this time. And more. Ooh, she's filled a jar. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it's spilling all over the place. The bucket, the jar. She still has her pendant on. Ooh, space is spilling over. And even more. Look at all those bowls and cups she filled. Wow. She's talented. That's a lot of space. Until there wasn't much space for anything else. Oh no, look. There's space all over the walls, all over everything. That's a lot of space. A little too much. At last, I had all the space I needed. But where'd she go? Look at that. Where did she go? She's just an outline. My space to think and breathe and rest and dream and feel. Uh-oh, where's Kitty? Until finally, aw, kitties make things better. I decided to share my space. Look, she shared it. See it all in their hair. She shared her space with all her family. But I always keep a little bit with me. Yep, right there in the necklace. But it's also in her head. Yes. Because everybody needs a little space sometimes. That is true. See them all in the house? Oh, do you see what's in that house? It's a giraffe. Look at that. Has to be a tall house. There's all kinds of kitties in this one. Oh, but they all have their own space. Isn't that great? I told you it was okay. Sometimes when you're feeling overwhelmed and you have all these feelings of frustration and angry and mad, it might be because you just need a little space. Now, don't get too much space to where it's just covering everything. But it's really good to always take a little space for yourself. Go to a quiet room or just try to quiet your mind and breathe deep and think about how you can rest and, fun things, just space and quiet and calm. No stinky, no loud. By yourself for just a little while. It will make you feel so much better and even stronger to face the next challenge life may bring you on your journey. But that's okay. Everybody needs a little space. Grown-ups need a little space. Little ones need a little space. Teenagers like to take quite a bit of space. But that's okay. Well, are you going to take space for yourself? Are you going to think about it? How would you do it? You know how I like to take space for myself? A little time? I like to get on my jammies and I curl up with a blanket in a big chair in my bedroom, and I like to drink a cup of hot tea and read a great book. Like this one, which you can get at all of our branches at Bullitt County Public Library. But think about how you like to take space. Do you like to play with Lego blocks or color? That's a way of taking space for yourself. Giving yourself space to rest and think and breathe. And that's okay. We all need to do it, especially when life gets a little crazy. Ooh. Well, you dream about the best way that you can take space and time for yourself. And I'm going to dream about it too. And I hope that you have wonderful dreams about it. But don't drift off too far. Not too far. Remember, not too much space, not very good. Then your friends would get sad and lonely. But you won't let that happen, will you? No. You'll take just the right amount of space. Well, you dream about that and think about what your space would look like. And all of us, from Night-Night with Nichols and Bullitt County Public Library, we wish you good night and sweet dreams. Good night, everyone.